Namaste. I wanted to address something really kind of a short version. And somebody was asking, why, don't you just put out these, life-affirming, wonderful videos, and that my students have talked some sense into me, that I finally put out something about this path rather than the other thing. And, well, I can assure you the students have not talked me into anything, okay, for one, and the reason that things change is things in life change. I walked the path, I put in lifetimes of effort, literally lifetimes of effort, and in this path, it took 40 years of very tirelessly doing a spiritual journey and cutting through everything to get to the point of realization and the deconstruction that happened in 1999. And from that point till this point in 2013, I've done videos, I put together forums, I've written books, I've done everything that I can do to aid humanity and give back what can be given back. Through practices, through pointings, through information. There's really nothing more at this point to give. It's all been said, and it's all been said a number of times. So any of this information can be found, whether it's through the videos or the online forums where you get the practices, etc. And there are others there that know this path and have been here and can give aid and guidance with that. But that's what's going on. Now I have people that are, of course, left and got their nose out of joint, and I may address yet another person that has done this. They have a chance to make it right, and if not, then I will again put out something to bring a little clarification into the mix. So anyway, that's what's going on. There's nothing more to say. There's no new questions. There's nothing new under the sun. Truth is truth, and I've given everything that I can give when it comes to that. There are how many videos out? Over 500 or something? I mean, there's a ton of videos. Everything's been addressed that can be addressed. There's only so many practices to give. There's only so many pointings to give. And then that's it. That's it. So, that's where you come to. So, for those that want to see ongoing, things, it's just rehashing old material. And for what? There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing more that can be said or can be given that's going to be different. So, it's there. Whoever wants to use it, whether they want to jump in both feet and swim in it, or they want to dunk a toe in, or they just want to sit on the banks and grouse and gripe about it. I don't care. Use it to your benefit or not. That's all that can be said. These people that want to think a guru's life is glorious and you're doing it for name and fame and all this BS, they don't know the work that goes into it. They don't know what you do on a daily basis. There's a reason that Nityananda left his body and said, I'm out of here. Okay? Medically, there was nothing wrong with it. They did an autopsy, found nothing wrong. But he chose to leave the body. Why? He said, I don't have one genuine devotee. Not one that's not out for themselves, and he left the body. Was it a glorious thing? Was he out for name and fame? No. And people that came were there as, more curiosity than anything else, and again, looking for boons or, all of this other nonsense. But they weren't there for what he had to give. And eventually he said, screw it, I'm out of here. And he physically left the body. I don't have any plans to physically leave the body. But I do have plans to say, Guru Purnima is coming up, and I've given all that I can give, and it's time for myself. And that's what freedom means in the end. You come to the point of realization, and you come to the point of liberation. And at that point, you can do, at that point, what you will. Enjoy life. Go back into life and enjoy it from whichever perspective you want to enjoy it from. And I will not continue to have people want to, and this is what one of the problems is when you get people that come in that want to come in with preconceived notions and want a guru to, fit their dynamic and fit their preconceived notions and their fantasies, and when you don't meet that fantasy, they get pissed off. And the worst, most egregious people that do that are the ones that come in and they want to sing bhajans and they want to do this and oh Guruji, and it's a big red flag when somebody comes in like that. Immediately it's a red flag because they have some fantasy notion in place that they want to have played out. Well, I'm not into playing out people's fantasies. Never have been. It's about breaking through and not buying into all this drama and having people, do their own journey and go within and find out the truth for themselves. And I've always said, either you believe me and you want to validate that by doing the practices, or if you want to disbelieve me, fine, take it from that way. But do the whole of the journey before you go off on a bender, and want to discount what's here. Find out, one way or another. But you can't walk a quarter of the journey and then think and you've got a handle on what it is and what it's not. It's not going to happen. Okay? So again, that's what's coming forward. What do you got to say for yourself there, Raj?
His eyes are like,
yeah.
so wide. He's looking at me like, ooh.
Hey, buddy, pal. What's up? Yeah, 3 pounds of trouble. Anyway, so that's what's coming up from here. I've given, 14, 15 years to this path and giving back everything that I could give, whether people want to believe it or not. I don't give a rat's ass. It was all given from the heart. I gave the best that I could give, put together the best practices that are possible, the best pointings that are possible. Try to leave a good legacy for people that when I'm out of form, they can continue, they can still get guidance, they can get something that can benefit them in their lives if they want to use it. So that's all that can be said. So you wanted to know why I'm not continuing? Because there's nothing new under the sun, nothing new is being asked. And again, to sit there and rehash it benefits what? If you didn't hear it the first time, you're going to hear it the second. So that's where it's at, and things in the world of duality move on, they change, it's forever changing, it's, like I said, even with realization, there are changes that come with that along the way as well. It's not something that's stagnant. So I will leave it at that. If people want to know what it is and what it's not, again, read the Ashtavakra Gita, read the Vivek Chudamani. There are a number of things that will tell what that journey is. Again, if you want to know the things you need to use on a journey, read the Chandipat, very good allegory. A number of good things out there. If you want to know what it is to be in unchanging realization, read Ramana. the best of the non-dual information is Ramana. And that's all that can be said. So we will close this out here. Namaste and have great journeys, people.